Hello everybody, and welcome back to Gran Turismo 4, and I'm back with a new mic, new controller, and in a new year. This is the first episode I'm recording in 2023, and I gotta say, it's good to be back. Last time we took on the K-Cup, and this time we're gonna be doing probably the most expensive challenge that we have to do so far, the Spider and Roadster Challenge, which requires us to get pretty lucky with the used car dealership. So specifically what we're going to be looking for is any kind of Mercedes. Now why Mercedes? I don't know, but I know this isn't going to qualify, but I just want to get this one because it's funny. A 160's always been kind of a joke car to me, so I'm going to just get it real quick, but just know it's not actually like I'm going to use this. It's just kind of like, it's there. Anyways, like I was saying, we gotta actually look for. Sorry, we gotta actually look for a Mercedes, and I think I found the one I'm gonna use. It's one of these two. Actually, maybe I could get away with this. Maybe 20,000 instead of like 100. Any of these three will work. It's just that these two are a lot more powerful than this one is. I think I'll go with this one. It's slightly less power, but we could probably get it back through, upgrades. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy this and actually get in it. Because now we're gonna do the Spider and Roasters challenge. But before we do that, we gotta actually be sure this thing qualifies, so go ahead and exit back out and check. Let me see. Not begin, not extreme. Beginner events. Let's check if this thing qualifies. It does, even though it's not a convertible. So let's go ahead and get some upgrades on this thing. We're gonna have to go over to Germany, if I can find it. There we go. Mercedes-Benz, and then go to not one make races. I think actually qualifies for that. Who knows? Maybe if we knock this out quickly enough, I'll go take on the one make challenge. Okay, let's see. That's already pretty good right there. Let's go ahead and get that. Stage 3. Alright. Let's see. Port polish. Engine balancing. A racing chip. Yeah, we can get that. Now, we actually can't even get turbo, because some car manufacturers just straight up don't have an option to put on turbo in cars. I think specifically it's German and North American cars, I'm pretty sure, so you can't even get those. You can't get turbo on any of those cars. So, yeah, I think mainly it's Japanese cars and a lot of other Europe that has access to turbo, but I don't really know every single car that has it and every single car that doesn't have it. I just know turbo's there and it helps a lot. Alright, I think we'll go ahead and go to take on this challenge. Now let's head back to the beginner events and see what we could do. Alright. Let's see what we have. 3 races this time instead of 5, and they're gonna be all on new tracks, I'm pretty sure. I don't think we've seen anything for Twin Ring Motegi. Trial Mountain for sure is new. I don't think we even saw this in license tests. And Infineon Raceway we saw with, I believe, A10, but I'm gonna go ahead and showcase it anyways. But now's a good time to actually talk to you all about, well, my new mic. So, for Christmas this year, I actually asked for, I believe, Sennheiser headphones because I wasn't necessarily thinking about upgrading my mic for a bit. And I was kind of just wanting better headphones because the headset I was using at the time, they only had one side of the headphone actually working. So I couldn't hear anything if it was set to stereo, at least to the left side of my ear, but I could hear it on the right. So basically, for a while, I had to set everything to mono, like audio channels and stuff, so I could hear things properly. And I asked for Sennheiser headphones because I wanted to, actually hear in both my ears, right? But I didn't get Sennheiser headphones. Instead, I got a Sennheiser headset. So it's like same headphone quality, except now it has a microphone attached to it. And I thought, okay, I may as well just use it, right? And I was testing it out, and it sounded really good. It was better than I thought it would be. So I just figured, why not? This will be the new mic now for a bit. Until I upgrade my headset, or not my headset, my microphone. This will probably be my microphone for a while. Um, it's good, it's right up to my face, so you can actually hear me. But you can also hear background noise, I believe, when using it, so that's kind of a downside. But other than that, I'm going to be using this thing a lot because my previous microphone had 3 stands. One of them broke off and was like forever stuck to the bottom of my table and my desk. So that's why my microphone sounded the way it did. It wasn't because I had like a bad quality one. It's because one of the stands for it broke and I couldn't use it anymore. But besides that, I like these headset. I like the headset that I got. Good audio quality, good microphone quality, good all around. And along with that, I got a new PS2 controller for my for Christmas. I got actually 3. 2 of them are like third-party wireless ones, but one of them is actually an official controller, which is cool because I didn't think I'd actually get that. But now I actually have 4 controllers for my PS2. And along with that, I believe I mentioned before I have a GameCube. Either that or I've actually uploaded videos about... No, actually, yeah, I did upload videos about GameCube. Never mind. Yeah, I have a GameCube, and I got 2 extra controllers for that. And now I have 4 controllers, so I can actually have like party games in their entirety with 4 players now. So that's cool. I got what was it? I got a Switch game. I gotta remember exactly what it was called. What was it? It was Pac-Man World Repack. It was because I saw that it was a thing, or that's actually, I think, a pretty funny story behind it. I saw the Nintendo Direct that got announced that, right? And I'm pretty sure that Nintendo Direct was the one that was just criticized for being only farming games. And I remember I was sitting there bored. I was like, oh my god. I was like, can they just stop with the farming games? And then they did with Pac-Man World. And I was just like, okay, now this is actually interesting. And then they went back immediately to the farming games. And then I was just like, oh my god. But it was like a farming game direct. But I saw the Pac-Man World and I was like, okay, I want to get that. And then Christmas time came around and I was like, okay, I'm gonna ask for it and see if I can get it. And then, out of all the games I asked for at Christmas, I actually got, what's it called? I got Pac-Man World. And I was like, very cool. And I got it, and I've played it a bit, and I like it. Other than that, Christmas, at least for me, was pretty good this year. I don't remember everything I had on my, ask list for, wish list for Christmas. But I did ask for some more Switch games, I believe. I think I asked for Gran Turismo 5. That's not a Switch game. That's PS3. What else did I ask for? I asked for the Mario Party on Switch. I already have one of them. I think it was Super Mario Party, so I was asking for the other one. I think I also asked for Kirby, but I didn't get that. I got Modern Warfare 2, the new one that came out. That game's been fun, but it's just annoying to play because of the actual players, not the game itself. And I actually got a brand new hard drive. It was 2 terabytes, and it was a SATA hard drive, so I had to go to a store to get that installed. I had to go to Best Buy, and I actually cleared up a lot of storage on the drive where I record videos at, so I'm gonna be able to record for a lot of time, basically, is what I'm saying. Also, Welcome to Trial Mountain. It's a brand new original track. As you can see, pretty long. But yeah. I also got an SD card because I was gonna mod my what's it called, Wii U. because I've had the thing for over like a decade now. I got it in 2012, and it's a decade old now, right? And I was like, I'm not doing anything with my Wii U. Let's mod it, and I did. I modded it. I got what was it? I installed Tiramisu, but recently I got Aroma, the environment, and I put a bunch of like the old Wii channels on the virtual Wii, like all the original ones with like Reconnect 24 and Wii Link. And I also found out that WiiWare actually doesn't brick the console. That's the thing about modding the Wii U is that you have to be very careful when you're modding it because at any point anything goes wrong, you just brick it. And restoring a Wii U apparently requires some sort of knowledge of soldering, micro soldering. And at that point, it'd be better just to buy a brand new Wii U, which would suck because I've had this thing for a long time now. But if that's what it comes down to, if I somehow break my Wii U, I'm not going to micro solder it to restore it. But that's besides the point. Yeah, I modded my Wii U. I got that. I installed, what was it called? Wii Flow, I think is what it was called. I installed Wii Flow, got some games on there, so I could do that. I installed like Japanese Wii channels, but they're patched to be in English, so that's pretty cool. And I also, what else did I do to my Wii U? I got something called New Supply, I'm pretty sure. And what that does is just lets you download like eShop games that were on the Nintendo servers. And that's cool because Nintendo won't even allow you to add funds on the Wii U or 3DS eShop. And it's pretty annoying that it's happened, that it has to come down to this, but I did that. I installed one Wii U app to test it, and it worked good, so I think I'm installing more. And speaking of that, I also modded my 3DS. I got, you know, all the 3DS mods, and I got like a DS emulator, what was the Twilight menu or something like that. And you got like a ton of the classic games on there, some joke ones. And overall, it's a pretty good time. You know, I got two modded consoles now. Two modded consoles. I got a ton of retro stuff now. And overall, it's pretty good. Speaking of that, I also got, speaking of the retro stuff, I also recently went with a friend of mine to go on a video game haul because I'm trying to get back into collecting games. Gran Turismo 4 was one of the first ones I started back collecting with, but okay. Gran Turismo 4 is one of the first ones I collected when I started getting back into it, and Gran Turismo 4 was one of the first ones. Then I went to, what was it, Hitman, I think, all the Hitman PS2 games, and then it kind of just went on to its own thing, and now I have a ton of games that I can't even like. I have a ton of games that I probably will Let's Play at some point, but I have a ton of games I can't store anywhere because I ran out of space. That's what I'm trying to say. So I think some of the highlights is I got the orange box. The orange box is like a big one for me because I'm a big fan of Valve games, and you know the orange box is the first version of every one of them, and you know it's pretty big for me. Orange box is pretty big for me. Another highlight was what was it? True Crime Streets of LA. If any of y'all guys remember that game, I had it for the GameCube, but it got so scratched up it wouldn't even load up anymore. So I had to go get another copy of it. And what else did I get? I got Gran Turismo 5 Prologue because I was looking for a Gran Turismo 5. But I saw the prologue and I was like, oh, might as well just get it. And what else did I get? Oh yeah, I got Ace Combat 6 and 7. And hold on, give me a second. Sorry about that. Where was I? Oh yeah, I got Ace Combat 6, 7, and I bought 5 off of Facebook Marketplace. Ace Combat is a series I've been I've been getting into it. I heard the music once, and then I kind of just delved into the games, and now I actually just loved Ace Combat series. I got 7, 6, and 5. I got 7 for the Xbox One because that's the platform I mainly play on. I'll probably get the PlayStation copy if I do ever get a PlayStation 4 or 5. 6 for some reason was only on Xbox 360, so that makes it a pretty obscure entry in the series. 5, I got it for PS2, and unfortunately it did not come with the manual, but that's okay. I wanted the actual game itself. And I like my copy. I like what's it called? I like that I got that. I'm looking now for the other two PS2 Ace Combat games, 0 and 4. And 0 goes for like expensive price. It's like $30 if I get that, just the game, not even complete unbox. And then 4 is not expensive. It's just a weird game. Like, I swear, every time I find a listing of Ace Combat 4, it's never in the original black PS2 case. It's only in, what's it called, the red greatest hits, like, case. And I hate it because I don't like those cases. I like the original PS2 black ones. And I can't find anything. I think I found one copy, like one seller that was selling the original PS2 black Ace Combat 4. And I was confused that it even existed. Like, I had to Google pictures of it just to be sure that this, like, the original version even existed, and it did. So I was like, how can I not find it anywhere? And I don't know what took me so long to find it, but I did. But I don't think I'm gonna buy it from that seller. They're charging like $12 for it, but there's like a website I can get it off of for like $5. And it's not eBay. It's a different website. It's also not DK Oldies, because DK Oldies will charge you like $20 for today's Combat 4. What was it? It was Lukey Games, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I found it off of there, and I'm probably gonna get it soon, but I don't know yet. 0 I want to guess for sure, because 0 is like considered the best one for the PS2, and I want to get it because it's also just really expensive, like I said. And who knows, maybe I'll find the original 3 Ace Combat somewhere. Oh, sorry, that was a big voice crack. Maybe I'll find the original 3, what's it called, Ace Combat somewhere, but for now they're just kind of lost to me. I don't even really, I kind of keep forgetting they exist, but that's alright, you know, I'll get them eventually. But besides that, I also got, what else did I get? I got LA Noire physical, because I had a digital. I had like the definitive edition of the game, but I got the 360 version of LA Noire, the one that came with 3 separate discs. And what else did I get? I got Far Cry 3 physical, because you know, Far Cry 3 is considered the best, you know. Jesus, this guy is fast. Anyways, yeah, you know, Far Cry 3 is generally considered the best, so I got that one, you know. I saw it, and I was just like, okay, I got Skyrim too. Skyrim for PS3, because I have a PS3. And, that was like, why not? So I got a PS3 copy of Skyrim. I also got, what else did I get? Oh, okay, yeah, that race is over. What else did I get? I got the original Modern Warfare Call of Duty 4. That's pretty cool. I got Hitman Absolution for PS3. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have gotten it because I have played Absolution before. I don't like it. I don't know what it is about Absolute. I think it's because Absolution's linear, but that's for another story. That's like another day. Let's go back to Germany real quick and upgrade this thing a bit more. Anyways, yeah, a rant about Absolutions for another day. I got a couple Wii games. What did I get from Wii? I got Super Paper Mario. And I won't speak anymore about Paper Mario, or Super Paper Mario, because, well, for one, I haven't played it, but two, because, the Paper Mario community, for those of you who don't know, are some of the most violent people in the world, and they will go after you and take it personally if you don't like the game that they like. So, yeah, just in general, don't piss off the Paper Mario fans. They will dox you, they'll do a lot of things, and it won't be very good. And what was it? I also got, for some reason, I picked up a couple like obscure racing games. I got Ford Racing 2 and 3. I saw the original Ford Racing on PS1, but I decided not to get it because I was already running out of some spending money. So I was like, I might as well save it for something big. I also got, what else did I get? I got Suzuki TT Superbikes, and I know that's Tourist Trophy. Is it Tourist Trophy? No, it's MotoGP. I think it's a new like circuit. I don't know. It says Suzuki TT. I'm assuming that stands for Tourist Trophy. And I got another copy of Gran Turismo 3 because my original copy, Gran Turismo 3, was the Burgundy Greatest Hits case. And as I've literally said in this episode, I don't like it. They are inconsistent and they're ugly. So I was just like, whatever, it's like $1 or something like that, so I decided to get it. And now I have an original black Gran Turismo 3 case, and I like it. Other than that, that was pretty much it for my game haul. I got a couple more games. I got, what was it, Judgment for Xbox. Judgment is a spin-off of Yakuza, so that's mainly why I got it, because I was like, I might as well start collecting these physically, because I do think Yakuza is one of my favorite series in general. It's just I have all the games like digitally, and I don't have like any of the mainline Yakuza games physically. It's just Judgment that I have physically. But I figured, you know, I gotta start somewhere, so I got it. And that was pretty much it for my game haul. But I will be, what's it called? There will be more for me collecting games, because I think in the summer there's a game convention near where I'm at. What was it? Retro game something. But yeah, that's where I'm pretty sure I'm gonna spend a lot of money, because conventions, like gaming conventions, like sorry, hold on, give me a second. Okay. Gaming conventions like what was it, MagFest or E3 or something like that. Maybe not E3, but like Comic-Con or something like that. These conventions usually have like vendors that sell retro games. They're usually a bit more expensive, but you know, it's game conventions. I mean, like, you're going there for games and to have a good time, right? And that's basically what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save up a lot of money, go to this convention, probably spend the majority of it, and then be happy that I got a lot of games and stuff now. So, other than that, that was pretty much it for my game haul. I got a couple more games. I got GTA for Liberty, with the Liberty City, the episodes from Liberty City. I couldn't read it. So that's the, what was it? The Damned and Lost and the Game Bella to Tony. So that has that too. And then I got, what else? Let me get back on the track first of all. I got Red Dead Redemption physical, and then I got, I think the last game I haven't talked about yet was, oh Jesus Christ. Maybe I should focus on the game instead of talking about the games. Let me get back in first real quick. And I got the last game I had that I haven't talked about is Batman Arkham Asylum. I got that physically on the Xbox 360. And okay, there we go. Now we're back at first. All it took was a bit more upgrades, and we're home free now. So now we are in the home stretch of Infinity Raceway. And that's pretty much it for Spider and Roadster. Unless I somehow royally mess up this final lap, or this final section of the track, I don't think there's any way I lose this. Other than that, I got 2 original Xbox games. I got the original Forza Motorsport, which is actually funny, because the first thing I saw when I picked up the copy was that there was a review, like a little like blurb that said, "This game is greater than Gran Turismo 4." And I just thought I brought it up because it was funny to me when I saw it in person. And then, other than that, the other Xbox game I got was 2-in-1 package. It was Project Gotham Racing 2 and then an Xbox Live Arcade disc, but I didn't have the arcade disc. I mainly got it just because of Project Gotham Racing. So yeah, that's all of my, what's it called, video game hauls. I think besides, oh, that's right. I also got a physical copy of Metal Gear Solid 5 and 3. So now the only Metal Gear Solid game I'm missing now is 1. But getting off the game talk, let's see what car we get for completed this championship. This one was a little shorter than the others, but it's still pretty good. We get the Chrysler Prowler 2002. A very unique looking car, but not the worst looking car because the PT Cruiser exists. So, let me actually check real quick to see how much time we've taken up. Okay, yeah, that's a full episode right there. It's about half an hour. So, it looks like we only have one more beginner event, and it will be the most unique one because it's pickup trucks. But, oh, we got a new track. Autumn Ring! So after we do beginner events, we're most likely going to go back to the license center and complete both of the IB and IA license tests. But that's for another day. Next time on Gran Turismo 4, we will be going back to the final beginner challenge, the sport pickup truck racing, whatever it was called. So I will see you guys then.